Was that an awesome picture? That was Niagara Falls when you're up in Niagara Falls on the Maid of the Mist boat. That made the trip right there. I don't care if anything else happened, that made the trip. Well, today was a busy day. From when we left here this morning to when we made it to the falls, and we did go out on that boat ride, and then we rode over into Canada. So this is a busy video that you'll be looking at today. Hope you have as much fun watching it as I had being able to be a part of it.
Just a quick look through the park. A lot of the people have already gotten up and left this morning. It was totally full last night. It's pretty amazing when you ride around and look at the tags here. We've seen, Florida, there's one, Colorado, California, North Carolina, South Carolina, did I say Georgia, Michigan, Nevada. I'm not even sure how many other places, but it's just about from anywhere. Montana right there. I'm hoping that all these empty spaces that I'm looking at here this morning will equate to some empty spaces when we get down to the falls. And of course, here we are. The park itself is actually pretty nice, Texas. It's, you can tell it's gravel, grade stone, whatever that might be. Sites are pretty level. They do have a small pool here, and bathhouses are well kept. Only thing that I would give it a gig on is while it has Wi-Fi, it is at an extremely minimal point. Just totally don't even think about streaming, because that's not going to happen. And then you, depending on how many people are out there hooked up, as to whether you can get anything on it at all. But today's plan is that we're going to go back, try to get to the Welcome Center for Niagara Falls. I do want to take the Maid of the Mist, the boat ride that goes into the falls. It just seems like something be wrong not to do that. So that's a priority, and I want to get that done, and then we'll just see how the rest of the day unfolds. We're taking a little different road into town today, and getting a little better look at, really what town looks like here. Everything I've seen over the days now, it's really well kept, very pretty town. And don't have to worry about the school, because they don't start until the beginning of September. Yeah, look at some of the actual downtown places, not right on the state park. We've been down to the falls for that area a couple of times. This is the first time we've actually gone through the downtown area. As you can see, it's a lot of like a lot of the older downtowns. Yeah, there's some of it that's pretty neat, and there's some of it that, yeah, it could use a lot of attention. And it's just, unfortunately, it is so costly, and it's so difficult to be able to turn it into an income producer to justify the expense of renovation for it. Well, as you can see from the balloon, we're about to hit the falls area, so we'll see what the Monday traffic looks like down here.
By engine noise, vibrations, or exhaust fumes, and are unlike any others that journey to the heart of Niagara Falls. If you look to your left, you'll see the American Falls. It is 180 feet high, for about 55 meters, 12,000 years ago. The falls were 7 miles, or about 11 kilometers diameter. The walkway at its foot leads to the Tiffin Wayfarer. Separating the American Falls and Canadian Falls is the track. Our boats evolved to single-stack steamboats that ventured closer to the Tiffin Falls than any boat ever had before. In 1955, the first modern
Okay, somewhat. $1,200 miles one way. Was it worth it? Heck yeah. We've been in the falls on the Maid of the Mist. Now it's time to move on. We're going to cross the border and go into Canada. Here we go. Just went through the toll booth. You know what? That was just fluid. Of course, I don't know where I'm going. So I'm going to pick. The lane that's got the most traffic in it.
That's the bridge we walked across yesterday, just right on the other side of that line of traffic. Interesting to me, they collect a $6 toll and then they let you on here, and I guess from there they decided they'll let you in the country. Getting closer. Don't think I'll have my camera on when I zoom in. Came right on through there, that was good. Let's see what the travel information has to offer. We are in Canada. Surprisingly, CanAm doesn't break down miles per hour and kilometers per hour. What the heck? Let's see the falls from here. Water. That's a good sign. All buildings, that's a better sign.
We had a great day on the Maid of the Mist voyage. It was truly spectacular, and we had a great ride into Canada, even though unfortunately you didn't get to view it. I don't know what I did, but somehow or the other I didn't get film, I guess footage would be more correct, of the ride along the shore of the Canadian side of the falls. And it's a shame, because truly I've been told over and over that the Canadian side is the better side. It's not just a little bit better. It's spectacular. It's right on the big falls, and there is, geez, I don't even know how long it is, long stretch along the whole river area there. It is groomed, it's manicured, it has flowers, it is just gorgeous out there. And I mean, big wide pathways. They had a lot of people out there, even on, that was Monday that we were out there. Niagara Falls State Park, I mean, it's nice. It is really nice, but when you cross over to the other side, they go out of their way. I mean, I mean, the flowers, the everything, it's just gorgeous over there. So certainly, if you get an opportunity, I would recommend both sides of this. And look, the Maid of the Mist, it really was. It was worth the whole trip just to be able to have that experience. And then the Canadian side, absolutely don't miss it. That's it for this trip. We're getting ready to pack things up and head back down south. I'll get some videos out on some various things. Like I say, the order of how they come and so on. May not be any logic to it whatsoever. Thank you for what you got. Guys, thanks for watching.